To look for a posterior MI, check for ST segment depression in leads V1 and V2. Got that?
Got it.
And don't say got it just to make me happy. I don't want questions about this later. I don't have the time.
Sorry to correct the boss, but to check for ST segmentation elevation, you need to check posterior leads V7, V8, and V9. Scotty's head's not in the game today, and he's told you the old way of doing it.
You sure?
Positive.
Stirring up a little revolution, are you?
Just doing my job. It's better that Anna get corrected by me than bollocked by some doctor. This isn't about my girl, is it? Because she's paying for her crime, trust me.
No, this is not about your kid. It's about you going around telling the nurses that Scotty's lost his marbles, that his head's not in the game.
Well, the boy obviously needs a holiday.
And who'd step in while he's away? You, I suppose.
Well, if someone asked me to, sure.
I bet you would.
Vince Patterson rang for you.
Do we know him?
Vice Principal of Ferndale High?
Oh.
Problem.
I'm considering sending Phoenix there.
I thought the Warners were St. Bart's supporters.
He hates the place. He hates the uniform. He hates the shoes. He hates shoes, full stop.
Well, he'll still have to wear shoes at Ferndale High.
They probably won't check very often, though, will they? Their uniform standards are below par, I've noticed, not to mention the decile rating, another worry.
Well, Ferndale has a very good reputation.
I guess, for a state school.
My girls all went through a state school in the country.
And they've all done very well for themselves. It's just that St. Bart's has a few extra facilities that Ferndale doesn't.
Does he really need an Olympic-sized swimming pool?
No.
Or a 1,000-seat auditorium?
If he wants
And does he need to sit the Cambridge exams? Oh, come on, what he really needs is to be happy wherever he is. And I'm sure you can wheel out the private tutor if his grades slip.
Wise words. Gratefully accepted.
Happy to help.
Double layered, all mint cream. Maya said they were your favourite.
Take them away.
Okay, here I am, about to beg in public.
For goodness sake, get her!
I am so sorry about yesterday, Yvonne. I was out of order and I promise nothing like that will ever happen again.
Apology rejected.
Really?
Yeah, really?
Rachel wants that dry cleaning upstairs as soon as possible.
I made a mistake.
You showed your true colours. And since you think so little of me, let's save each other the grief and only talk when we have to, for Maya's sake.
There must be something I can do to make this right.
There is. Leave me alone.
It takes a lot to make Yvonne that mad. You've got talent.
What do I do now?
You're gonna have to step it up from those things, that's for sure. Her pantry is never without mint creams.
Then help me.
So are they going to suspend all that?
Thankfully, no. 2 weeks of after-school detentions.
She's lucky.
Yeah. Deputy Principal didn't want to give her any more time off, especially since Ulla sees time off as a reward.
Wagging, and now this. How are you holding up, Dad?
Surprisingly well.
Really?
Well, it makes a difference when Vasa and I work together rather than playing the blame game.
Yeah, 2 heads are better than one.
I know. She's actually listening to me for once. Ulla can be a bit of a challenge, but I reckon if Vasa and I are on the same page, might just be able to do it.
Go team.
He was telling the truth the whole time. He didn't take the money.
Well, who did then?
My daughter, Jasmine. A girl at school was bullying her, demanded $200. I drag her in here to say sorry to you both, but she's a bit of a mess, to be honest.
Poor kid.
Yeah, cry me a river. I'm the one who washed all those cars.
Poor you.
Have you told the school about the bully?
It's all sorted out.
I knew you didn't do it.
Sorry, Evan.
I hope you can forgive us. It's all too easy to get the wrong end of the stick.
I'm over it.
That's really good of you, very grown up.
Not too grown up for chockies.
Oh, no way.
Share them with your mates.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, I do.
Thanks. Next time there's a car wash, $5 a car. Deal?
Deal.
You lot cover wards 2 and 4. Vasa, you're in 3.
What about Mr. Reed? He'll need to be specialed.
I was getting to that. I will special Mr. Reed myself.
Don't you have enough on your plate? You'll need an extra nurse.
We all know how super qualified you are, Vasa, but that doesn't give you the right to question my decisions at every turn.
It was just a suggestion.
There are suggestions, and then there is insubordination. Vasa needs to learn the difference.
Looks like you're not the only one who finds Vasa a challenge.
She's going the extra mile with Scotty, that's for sure.
What's she been doing?
Mouthing off whenever she gets the chance.
About?
Scotty's competence is HOD and she thinks he's losing the plot.
Scotty's been a bit tired, but I'd hardly call that losing the plot. Who's she been saying this to?
Anyone who'll listen. I might be reading too much into it, but I reckon Vasa's cruising for the top job.
Martha Stewart always sends handwritten notes of thanks. And apologies too, I imagine.
Didn't she end up in jail?
Well, yes, but the point is, it's all about a beautiful idea executed with excellence.
Don't say executed.
I'd put that card in an envelope if I were you.
Why?
Because we want Yvonne to get attached to the flowers. If she says your name too early on, they might end up in the bin before they can work their magic.
I guess you're right.
Oh, come on, have a little bit of faith. And shoo.
Oh, my favourite. Who's the lucky patient?
I think there's a note in there somewhere.
Whoever chose these has excellent taste. Ah!
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, bee sting. Oh.
Excuse me, Scotty. Can I get your advice on something?
A bit busy here.
It's important.
What is it?
Actually, I'm fine. It's Mr. Reed I'm worried about.
So now you have a problem with my nursing technique?
This isn't a criticism, just a reminder that Mr. Reed requires hourly fluid input and output measurements.
I'm aware of that.
Then why is Mr. Reed's catheter bag nearly full to the brim?
Now, I've had it up to here with this. If you spent half as much energy focusing on your own work as you do second-guessing mine, you'd be a super nerd.
I feel like I have to. You're simply not on the ball.
Don't blame me because you can't adapt to our ways.
It's not that different here, and frankly, if you were one of my nurses in Wellington, I would have sent you home by now for a damn good sleep.
Luckily, I'm not one of your nurses. And if you don't want to explain to the Bureau why you're no longer welcome at Shortland Street, I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself and do your job.